Each year at our annual fundraising event, the Board of Trustees of the Princeton Senior Resource Center presents a Volunteer Appreciation Award to an individual or a group who give of their time, talent, and treasure to support and serve the older adults in our community. This year, as we mark the 20th anniversary of the Evergreen Forum, it is my pleasure to present this award to all of the volunteers who make the Evergreen Forum possible. For our steering committee members, our instructors, our classroom volunteers, and all of the people who make Evergreen possible, we say thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
One of the things that happens when you retire is you look for things to stimulate your mind. I think Evergreen is important because it enriches people's lives. Well, we have different kinds of volunteers. The primary volunteers are the instructors, and they are dedicated, so they are the best. Curriculum committee does a wonderful job of finding instructors and structuring the curriculum. And then the steering committee gives its input and support. And lastly, the PSRC gives us a lot of support and staff assistance. So it's all combined to make what I think is an outstanding program.
It's important in our community because it gives people in this community a chance to know what's going on in the world. So I know that when I did my forum, I knew a lot of people from the community, but those I didn't know, we had a one-on-one at times. So I think not only does the forum teach you, it also brings people together.
It is very important to keep older people intellectually engaged. It's good for them, and it's good for the community because intellectually engaged people will also be socially and politically engaged.
I also think for the individual person, it's important to keep your consciousness of the world and your mental activity lively. And I think the Evergreen Forum certainly supplies that. And I think it really adds something to everyone's life.
It is a joy. I don't know of anything like this. There are lots of programs for adult learners, and some of them are in our own community. What's unique about this one is, I think, the quality of the instruction, the size of classes. The instructor determines how many students, so if I only want 15, that's what they give me. And then the tremendous support and backup that we have from PSRC.
What absolutely undid me was finding out how willing all these people were to put themselves forward. About the Evergreen Forum. Well, I hope it goes on. It's the thing that I feel is my greatest contribution.
I understand that senior centers all over the country occasionally ask, how do you do that?
Well, I think if people are going to be healthy, they have to keep on learning and they have to be engaged with other people. I think that it prevents isolation. And we ourselves have gotten quite a few friends from teaching. We've gotten to know the people that were in our classes, and we see them now in different venues, at restaurants, at our house for dinner, that sort of thing.
No, I think this is one of the reasons why this is a pretty good place to get old, this area.
This will be the second fall semester that we've done by Zoom, and it works. And that, by the way, couldn't be achieved without more volunteers at the technology lab who run the technology. And that's something that I think is extremely unusual for a senior center. All of the things that we have in our future look very, very bright.
I was thinking this is really a collection of cohorts. There's the tech support cohort, there's the PSRC staff cohort, there's the cohort of instructors, and most importantly, there's the cohort of the participants who bring so much knowledge, life experience, wisdom, insight, humor, and warmth to the teaching process. I've done lots of kinds of teaching in lots of kinds of places, and I have never had a more rewarding teaching experience than I have with Evergreen Forum.
As you've just heard from the stories that have been shared, the Evergreen Forum for the last 20 years has had a deep impact on the older adults in our community. From relationships that have been formed to lifelong learning experiences that expand the opportunities for older adults in our community, Evergreen has had an impact. And none of that would be possible without you, the volunteers of our Evergreen Forum. Once again, on behalf of the Princeton Senior Resource Center Board of Trustees, and from the bottom of my heart, thank you for all that you've given.